Michael, and ain't nobody talking making any sense.
The Phillies were the feel-good story of 2018. So much so that even a late-season fade couldn't dampen the enthusiasm of the team or its notoriously boisterous fans. On the heels of that success, a good offseason that included the acquisition of 4 former All-Stars became a great one with the signing of Bryce Harper to a long-term deal. Now, the Phillies and their fans harbor realistic hopes of rising to the top of a fiercely competitive division. With all of the pieces seemingly falling into place, can Philly seize the moment and turn those hopes into reality?
I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my life into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut, you talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend in the...
Coming to you from Citizens Bank Park as the Philadelphia Phillies will play host on this opening day to the Atlanta Braves. With first pitch on its way, let's send things down to Heidi Watney to discuss the Phillies' approach for 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. After making some big offseason moves, these Phillies have the feel of a team that's ready to win. Now, these players haven't forgotten the sting of that disappointing end to their 2018 campaign, where they were in contention for the NL East race, but fell into a deep slump in September, finishing the month 8-20. Perhaps an opening day win could help this group overcome the bitter aftertaste.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So digging in now, Mike Fultonevich.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. And this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Segura has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Inciarte, a runner at second with 1 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Franco is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Andrew.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up Acuna. And it's gone as they add still another. a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little nubbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line with Bolton Agers comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Freeman waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Jesse Biddle is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 19.
Maikel Franco will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
I got the count.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 4-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Segura fields it cleanly. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now
digging in once again, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A pause, and the 0-2. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Johan Camargo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Camargo makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inciarte.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hernandez fields it cleanly, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on no base. Arodys Vizcaino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis is over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Previously against Vizcaino, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Markakis becomes the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
In now, Dansby Swanson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet, ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her comeback or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught flow like a cardigan sweater.